It smells nice. These are perfect. That's a banger. It's going to be another absolute cracker of a day. You know, when it's really foggy, it's been really foggy the last 2 mornings and it's turned into 2 belters. We also had a drop on the scales this morning. We've dropped consistently the last 3 days. So we're going to have to eat up hard over the weekend, lad. Again. But we were 84.7 this morning, which is a big drop since yesterday. Yesterday I was 85.2, 84.7 this morning. What's that? 0.5 of a kilo drop overnight, which is fairly high. We're going to go in, we're going to hit legs, and then we're going to get on the road. I've gone basic enough today, all chicken and rice. If I need anything in the shop, I'll just pick up 1 or 2 bits in the shop. This is annoying. I hit peak traffic, to be fair, so I can't be complaining too much, but we're going to put the pre-workout in. Why haven't I put a yolk in that? Oh man, that was a session. You know how fresh you feel post-workout at this hour in the morning? You feel like you could actually accomplish anything. Showered in the gym. First time actually ever showering in TBB post-workout. I'll probably get post-workout in a little bit. Last thing I want post-legs is getting food in. I just don't. But yeah, you would have seen a couple of clips there. It was a good session. We put an extra 10 kilo on the Smith squat. My leg extension and line hamstring were different today. You would have seen me on those. And also didn't record the seated hamstring curl at the end of the session. I just had nowhere to put the camera up. I didn't want to risk breaking it if someone didn't see it and walk past and boot it across the gym. Americano on deck. I wasn't sure, would we go Monster or coffee? If I start drinking the Monsters now, we could be 6 deep by the end of the fucking day. But it'll take me longer to drink the Americano and I can crack into a Monster later. I've yet to have a morning coffee. This is the first coffee of the day, which is a good thing, you know. I took a little bit of pre-workout. Not that much because I couldn't get it out of the tub, but I think I'm going to snack on my pineapple. I have 300 grams of pineapple that was frozen. We've just switched to test it out. We've switched from Aldi to, you know, the online Done shop where you get it delivered, just to test it out. Some of the stuff, yeah, nice, and then, you know, probably some of the stuff Aldi might be better for. Who knows? We'll give it a go. Myself and Dan wanted to move to Dunn's. You know, the variety in there is probably a lot more, but we'll see. The apple green coffee is pretty nice, to be fair. we were up, myself and Danielle were up this direction for the accountant there during the week, and there was a place she wanted to go to. It's a drive-through like coffee and obviously acai place now. Dan is on the acai hype, just like everyone else. And the coffee and the acai bowl, it was one of the nicest coffees I've had in a while, and Dan said it was the nicest acai bowl she's had ever. It's Rush Coffee, I'm pretty sure, near Ennis or something, up that direction. And I was thinking I could go and get a coffee there this morning, but it's way too far out of my spin this morning to get it. I've yet to get myself an acai bowl. I've had bites here and there of Danielle's, but I'll have a few bites here and there, but I'm not going to waste however many calories, because you might think like they're probably healthy. I don't know, like they're taking it out of a bucket. One, they're taking it out of a bucket. You know, it's just frozen, mixed, whatever it is, with obviously whatever's in it, and then obviously the granola that goes in on it, the extra fruit that goes in on it. If you're having peanut butter or Nutella or Kinder sauce, whatever you might be having on it, the calories are going to build up. So if it's losing weight you're trying to do, an acai bowl could be making a big dent in your daily calories, you know, without you thinking of it. Like, granola is so dense in calories, but each to their own. They are very tasty. Like, they've become so popular over the last couple of months. It's absolutely mad. We made it to Doolin. I'm going to put a meal in. I'm starving now. It's cloudy enough. It's good weather for a wedding. You know, once there's rain not in sight, especially when, you know, the ceremony is taking place outside, we're going to be good to go. The weekend is upon us. And, you know, training has all been smashed. The fact I'm going to have been training 6 days in a row, Sunday, rest day, cannot come quick enough. Dan as well. Dan trained 2 days in a row. She can barely move. That was her first 2 training sessions in like over a year, well over a year. And she can barely move. So it's good to get her back on track. Hopefully there's a food bump. If there isn't, there isn't. But, you know, I am hungry. You know, there possibly will be a food bump come Monday. We'll see. I would potentially like to have protein a chunk higher. You know, my protein is 200 grams. And all of that, obviously, including trace, is not coming from, you know, a high biological value protein. I know before I was doing, you know, I wasn't tracking anything trace. It was literally just whole sources I was tracking. So, like, my calories were bloody high at one point, but I was fat. I was very fat. So, like, things are working at the moment. Like, I just think, you know, maybe I could have a bit more protein going in, but who knows? Maybe I shouldn't. Anyway, meal 1, post legs. It's nice to get legs ticked off. It is nice to get legs ticked off. That's the last thing I want, and it would, you know, possibly turn into, well, maybe not, but it probably would turn into me like, I'll push legs out. I'm not going to do them tonight. Like, imagine having to think finishing this evening and having to go train legs on a Friday evening. I just want to be done for the day, come home and just, you know, probably chill out. Like, you know, my work is done. That's one thing as well. When you work for yourself, you might hear people saying it the whole time, like, I do feel guilty if I know there's a job that has to be done or something has to be sent out and stuff. But, like, my working hours, I've been working since, you know, whatever time that morning and finish this evening. I know a lot of people, and a lot of the time I will, you know, just continue working through whatever needs to be done and sent. But it's the way it is, you know, like, you need to finish work at some sort of hour and just wind down and chill. Reality of it is that chicken and rice didn't do nothing. So we're putting in a little bit extra. We're going to do a taste test really quick, because then I actually have to go and start doing a bit of work. We're going to do a taste test of the Perform Chocolatella. It smells nice. These are perfect. Like, all my whey portions have come to 30 grams. As well, again, my core supplements. I got a email. My 2 kg tub of protein arrived this morning. I was on the phone to them at 4:30 yesterday evening. That's good now. That is good. Shit. Now it looks like I pissed myself. First time ever trying Perform Chocolatella. That's a banger. These so handy. Like if I'm traveling for a couple of days, whatever it might be, you don't have to weigh out any whey. It's concealed, you know, it's locked. You're not going to spill the whey or anything like that. For traveling, these, obviously what they're probably made for. I know they're made for like sampling something before you buy it instead of wasting 50, 60 quid on protein, but they're a winner. The throat is absolutely burnt off me. I went through all my water and I've been outside sweating from the heat up on the cliffs for the last 2 hours, and it's tough going. Nonetheless, this is a bodybuilding life page. We have a Lucozade alert. Like there was no shops, no nothing around where we were today. And I ran out of water and I was absolutely gasping. Going from location to location. Oh, fucking hell, that's lovely. 2 meals deep. So I did post-workout this morning, which you saw. I had another chicken and rice meal. And we've another chicken and rice meal in the back. I'm not hungry at the moment. I'm not hungry at all. But we're going to put in the good old Lucozade alert, like last week. I've yet to, I'm running off that coffee today as well. I'm running off that coffee since this morning. These Lucozade alerts are a lot cheaper than Monster and very tasty for a change. Vitamin B3 to help reduce tiredness. Refreshing great taste with 0 sugar. That's all we're looking for. 0 sugar and taste fucking banging. No one cares how much caffeine's inside in it. No one cares what else is inside in it. I'm fucking bollocksed. I've got another meal that needs to go in that I've got in the back here that I'll munch probably further down the road. But I'm just not hungry right now. Every single day I'm thinking to myself, you need to be strategic here with the food, lad. So you can have like 2 meals at the very end of the day, like towards the end of the day. I was thinking I was going to wake up heavier this morning, you know. But we actually woke up fucking half a kilo lighter, which I was very, very surprised about. But we'll take it, we'll take it. Hopefully there'll be a food bump on Monday. But again, I'm not like, I know I'm saying I'm hoping for a food bump, but if there is no food bump, there is no food bump, you know what I mean? We just get on with it again for another week. Can you imagine the thought? Imagine the thought of having to go and train legs right now. Like if you, I know like a lot of people, I just never did before. But like just got up this morning, got the session in. Felt really good actually during the session, felt really good after the session. Session is done. I'm tired, but like I'd be the same level of tiredness coming out of here and going into that session now, you know, and I just wouldn't be doing that session. Like I know I'd have to, but like it just wouldn't be productive at all, you know. So I'm really glad we got that session out the way. Pull focused upper tomorrow. Last week I did it with Keen, so it wasn't exactly the way it was supposed to be. We'll be back in TBB in the morning. I'm back pulling, pushing a bit of delts and arms. And yeah, we're home, we're back. I'm bursting for a piss. Bloody hell. I don't know when that's going to stop. I need more carbs in my system to hold the water, but that was a great day. It's quite late. I can't wait to hit the bed. My glutes are gone so tight and agitated after training legs this morning and being in the car so long. But nonetheless, that's legs out the way. I'm not too sure what we'll do for food. We might go for food tonight. Probably not. I just want to go to bed, to be honest. If we go for food tomorrow night, I might throw it at the end of this video or it'll be in the next video. Who knows? You'll just have to wait around and see. But that's going to wrap it up. Thanks for coming along as usual. Listening, whoever is listening to me rambling on. I absolutely love just rambling on, and we're going to keep it up because we're keeping it up so far, so why stop now? why stop now? First time bringing the camera into the gym, and you know what? Thank God I bought this camera, because it's so small. I can just set it up. I'm going to get better and better with angles and stuff, more attachments, so I can like stick it to the side of a machine or something like that and just have it even more discreet. Until someone in there sees this and they're like, you can't bring that in, lad. But hopefully it'll be alright anyway. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one.